Hey guys, what is going on? My name is James from Griffin GFX, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how I started my own streetwear brand with no upfront investments. I didn't spend a penny until my first client came along and bought my first item. I'll be going over designing and printing the t-shirts all the way through to managing and promoting your online store. I'll be running through some of the things that I did and converting them into tips for you. And it's not going to be a long video. I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to make it as concise as possible. So let's get into it.
Yeah, hey, I like lean, I like drugs, I like beams, I got plugs, what you need, no fronts, what you bleed, oh you tough,
Alright guys, so what's going on? I wanted to mention off the bat that the design that you're watching in the background is one of my t-shirt designs. It's Plankton on some Supreme up-tempo shoes. It's a simple like vector pen art. The outcome's actually quite cool with the lighting and stuff. But yeah, that's what's currently running in the background as a speed art. Anyway, let's get on with the steps. I've broken it all down nicely for you guys, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up your shop and take your first client ASAP. Okay, so step number one is a name, a logo, a URL, and a Facebook page. You're going to want to have all that in your head, and you're going to want to make sure that it's available. If you're thinking of names, just type it into Google, do your research, and make sure that there's no one else out there called what you're trying to call yourself. And then you should have ideas for your t-shirts, your hoodies, whatever it is that you're making. You should have an image in your head. If you're going for like a distressed camouflage or even like a minimalistic branding approach, I'm not saying that that's a bad decision. It's just that you're putting yourself in such like a wide market with so much competition that you're going to be a bit flooded. You know, every streetwear brand is offering that, and it might work. You might make that breakthrough, but the more successful route for starting out is to go through like a niche market to find people and like directly approach people that will be interested in exactly what you're offering. So my idea was to put hype streetwear products on SpongeBob characters. As a kid, I loved SpongeBob and I like streetwear, so I just put the two together. I had a lot of fun making it, and that's important that you enjoy doing it. You know, if you get to this step and you're already a bit stuck and you don't have like the passionate ideas for creating these t-shirt designs, or I keep saying t-shirts because I'm only making t-shirts at the moment, but whatever it is that you're making, if you don't have the desire to just have fun and be creative and do something new, then creating a clothing brand most likely isn't for you. But if you are ready with designs and ideas, then you can get going straight on into step 2, which is a functioning shop. Now, I'm using Shopify. They had a free trial, which got me interested, so I didn't have to spend anything, and that's all part of this video. You don't have to put the cash out until you've had your first sale. So I started the trial, I set up my shop, and I chose the program which was the minimum amount, which I believe after the free trial is £7 a month. I'll have that on screen if that figure was wrong. And yeah, with the trial, I set the shop up on Facebook, so you had a little buy now button and you made a Facebook page, and I love doing it like that. It works absolutely fine. You know, nearly everyone has Facebook these days, so it's just like having a website. You can do everything on there and manage stuff with posts and products, and they have an automatic basket that goes straight into your PayPal or into your bank account. And doing it through Shopify allows you to take credit cards, which, you know, other businesses might have to wait years to make, so doing it through Shopify, you get a little advantage there. And you can sell stuff on your phone, so wherever you are, if you're out and about and someone's like, say you're wearing your t-shirt and they like the t-shirt and they're like, oh, I like that, can I buy that? Then you can just get your phone out and sort of do the transaction then and there. You can accept cash, or you can give them the phone and they can put their card details in, almost like it's a card reader. And yeah, you have that auto basket thing. So those 3 points make Shopify great. There are other alternatives. There's Big Cartel, which I know is good for artists. There's a bit of a community and you can see other people's art on there, whereas with Shopify, for the lowest price, you're completely alone. But I didn't find that this was a problem, because with Shopify's tools and functionality, I was able to set everything up by myself, and they are there to help you if you need them. I'm not affiliated or anything, I've just had a very good experience with them as of so far. Right, now this is kind of step 3. You could do it before step 2. This bit doesn't really matter because the whole point of the video is that you didn't have to spend any money. But this is the printing stage. Now the reason it doesn't matter where this bit goes is because you're not actually going to be paying to get t-shirts printed and sent to your house, because the whole point of doing this is that you don't have to spend any money until someone buys a product, but you're going to want to be ready for when they do. So now that you've got your shop in place and you might potentially be taking your first booking, your first like sale, you're going to want to be ready. So something like Vistaprint might be a good bet to start off with. There's lots of companies like that offer easy printing. Now, as you get better, you're going to, or when I say better, as you get bigger and you start taking more sales, you're going to want to expand and maybe use a local business or someone that allows you more flexibility and allows you to fully customize your design, your t-shirts and your products, and just get it exactly how you want, which something like Vistaprint might struggle with because they're such a big company. They just have like a very generic process that you go through to get a t-shirt printed. But you're going to want to have your designs on a website like that and ready, so that when someone does buy, you can just go into your basket and get the product sent to you. So yeah, I started out using Vistaprint and I was quite happy with how everything was done. The t-shirt quality was alright. You can choose your t-shirt quality. There's different costs for different qualities, and you can choose like front and back prints on t-shirts and stuff like that. It is a good service. You are going to want to move away from it when you can, but to get you started, there's nothing wrong with using someone like Vistaprint. Right, and now step 4, which is marketing, in my opinion is what I was going to say the most important, but I think getting nice products is going to be the most important, but I think it's definitely one of the most important stages. And yeah, with marketing, you have lots of different options, lots of different routes that you can take. There's options like making Instagram accounts and using loads of hashtags to get yourself out there, and no doubt people will see you and you will inevitably eventually get sales. However, that doesn't look good for your brand in the long run. It might lower your reputation. I would personally advise making it artistic, creating nice imagery, trying to make connections with other people in different places. Maybe send your products out for free. There are paid options, and I know some of those don't sound very good on the bank, and this video is all about doing it without investment up front. So if you're doing it completely for free, you can do things like, I use Depop. If you're not in England, you might not know what that is. I know it's very big in the UK, but it's basically like a eBay for clothing it's just a mobile app. There's alternatives like Grailed if you're in America, that's streetwear. There's loads of different things like that. Wherever you're from, you'll probably know about those. And they are great. You make connections within the app, like other people that are interested in selling your product and stuff, and bit by bit you do build up a bit of a following. And then if you've got your own social media, stuff like YouTube is a great way to promote it. You should never do direct promotion, like your video title shouldn't be my new clothing brand unless you're already really big. You should find unique ways of sort of selling yourself, make a video and then plug yourself at the end. You shouldn't be ashamed to do that, because at the end of the day, it's your product on YouTube and it's your product with your clothing brand, so putting the two together is never really a bad thing. And then yeah, there's lots of different paid options. You can do like advertising on Facebook, where you can pay as little as like £1 to reach hundreds of different people. So stuff like that is worth checking out. It doesn't always work. It works for some people and not for others, but for such a small price, it might be worth looking at in the future. And then that is pretty much it, guys. You get paid into your PayPal account, into your bank account, and you can get making money ASAP. Remember, the most important thing is to forget about the money and to be making the products, because that's what you want to do. You want to be putting designs out there that you think people would like to wear or that you want to spread and share with the world. The most important thing is that you're having fun making the designs and building the brand. And if you're doing it just for the sake of money, then other people are going to see that, and you're probably going to find that your brand doesn't do very well. But that's just my advice, guys. I've had a lot of fun starting up my brand, which is Muddy Clout. The links are in the description. You can see some of the products on screen right now. But yeah, that was great fun setting up. I've met some cool people in the works that are like helping me with it. And yeah, it's a good way of sharing your artwork with the world. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. Use 5% off if you're going to buy any of the Muddy Clout products. Links are in the description. Use code subscriber for your £5 off code. But yeah, guys, that is me out. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.